Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to my channel, Straight Out of Context. I am Barbara Ann. Copyright disclaimer. Under the Copyright Act of 1976, I am within my full legal right to share these following clips via photographs, video, audio, and screenshot from the public domain. The following creators allow reshare, download, and redistribution of their content, and as always, I credit them in the description box down below. Fair use, public domain, TikTok, and TikTok Live third-party license allows fair use for the purposes of reaction, commentary, news reporting, entertainment, parody, teaching, research, criticism, scholarship, and comedy. I am within my basic human right, my civil constitutional rights to share under the First Amendment to the Constitution, my thoughts, feelings, critiques, and criticisms, opinions, and expressions. The First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution guarantees my freedom of religion, free speech, free assembly, freedom of the press, and the right to petition the government and air my grievances. The First Amendment does not cover lies that amount to defamation, slander, libel, harassment, threats, targeting, bullying, cybercrimes, doxing, and any other verbal crimes.
So if you've been a follower of mine for quite some time, you will have seen me go through several hair transformations.
Okay, so here is my commentary under fair use. What Gypsy Rose Blanchard leaves out in these hair transformations is about 30 plus other hair transformations that she's done in 2 years. And I have always said that the one thing Gypsy Rose Blanchard aesthetically had going for her, especially when she got out of prison, was the fact that she has very long, thick, beautiful, naturally dark hair. And in my opinion, she had gorgeous hair. Dark hair suits her, blonde does not. I do not look good as a blonde either. Some people just don't. She is one of those people. She proceeds to go on to talk about a couple of the different transformations, but not a majority of them. Not how many times she tried to do a balayage, or she tried to do the teddy bear, or she tried to box dye again, or bleach her hair herself, or go to a salon to fix it, or go to her salon again. She cut her hair short because she had to, because she fried it off. But she didn't just cut it short once. She's cut it twice since cutting it off. In this video, she proceeds to go on about all of her wigs, and I'm not going to show that, just these relevant little parts.
In the last 2 years. So I went from a natural brunette to dyeing my hair blonde or bleaching it blonde, and then back to brunette with box dye. Did it myself. Bad.
The fact that her family and her friends didn't even care to warn her about possible chemical burns, the money she was spending, nor the permanent damage that could have happened to her scalp and her hair follicles, they're all like, whatever, she's a grown-up, she can do whatever she wants. I don't give a fuck. My sisters are 13 years older than me and 10 years older than me. And if either one of my sisters was doing this crazy ass shit, I would definitely say something. Girl, I don't care if my sister is in her 70s. If she was dyeing her hair and frying it, I would definitely say something. If she was spending that kind of money, I would definitely say something. If she ran the risk of permanently damaging her scalp and her hair, I would definitely say something. That's what makes me, in a really bizarre way, question the Blanchard family. It's almost like they can't be bothered with Gypsy unless the cameras are around. Like they don't even give a fuck to even care because they can't be bothered.
Okay, so back to blonde. Then again, back to brunette with box dye, and back to blonde. So unfortunately, my hair can only take so much until I fried it.
Yes, that we certainly already knew and already predicted. And it's really funny how experienced, licensed cosmetologists and people on the anti-Gypsy side were the ones who were warning her, the ones who were giving her advice, and the ones that were literally telling her, please stop before you do irreversible damage. I don't think she realizes just how lucky she was, especially after the entire salon-centric debacle.
The quality, how much it cost, probably all this is probably like a total of $5,000 that I spent.
Wow, I really don't even know what to say about that. That is crazy expensive. $2,700 for a single wig. I don't know if it's true or not, but allegedly Ryan Anderson wears some kind of toupee or some kind of hair piece, because there's been a couple times on a live where he has taken Pixie outside and his hair has literally flipped up. Unless he's doing a weird comb over thing, which is very much possible. But I'm really curious what is going on here. She must have a lot more money than she wants the public to believe that she has if she is dropping over $5,000 on 2 wigs. This is not a sign of anything other than entitlement, impulsivity, erratic behavior, and that's fine. She can do whatever she wants with her own money, but I'm just saying it fits a pattern of behavior, one that she cannot blame on Nicholas Godejohn or her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard. It's just really, really bizarre to me. But first, under fair use, I want to show you this little clip because this is really important.
He's the one that did the actual kill, not me. I can't kill anyone. So when they say I'm a murderer, I don't identify as that.
What do you want to call me a murderer for? I've never killed anyone.
I don't feel either that it's a situation where it's a sympathetic type of situation. Wanted to do it. It was a fantasy he lived out, and he's paying the consequences for that. So with that being said, it's neither here nor there for, in my opinion, what I think of the situation. It's just, it is what it is.
I told him, no. Come back, GA. Come back. That's not reality. What is? No, reality is they did what they did. They're responsible for their own actions. I'm responsible for my
Atkins' bloody hands.
Susan Atkins is working on her problems, man. She's got her world to deal with.
From your words, as Mr. Emmons quotes them in this book, it's clear that you were guilty of murder, and yet he says in all his conversations with you, he never heard you express remorse. Have you never felt it?
Remorse for what? This is me.
Why didn't you just stand up? Why didn't you just
call the police?
Call the police and this, that, and the other.
And did you tell your dad?
I didn't, because I didn't even know his phone number.
Yeah.
My mom literally had put a block on our relationship from him and I.
Gypsy Rose will swear to the moon that she couldn't reach out to her father because her mother put a strain on her relationship with him. But in the new FOIA documents that were just released, Gypsy Rose is shown talking to her dad via Facebook, telling him how much she loves and misses him. I don't know, guys. To me, it sounds like she may have lied to Miss Kim Kardashian, saying that she was never allowed to talk to him because Dee Dee put a strain on it. But let me know what you think. Do you think that Gypsy was being honest, or do you think she was lying straight to Kim Kardashian's face? Let me know.
My good night. I want to do one thing. You told me to do the Kegels. So I did those. So I'm going to show you my Titan holes now. The way it has to be is if we have a girl, she has to lose her virginity to you because you are the master of the household. So, I'm going to have to explain that to her whenever she comes of age where it's time to explain it. Other than that, like when she's 7, I won't explain that, but around 13, I'll explain.
Oh, she did reach out to her father and vice versa, and her other family members.
Oh, if I could go back in time, I would rewrite the script.
Rewrite the script? Because the story was just that, a story. It was made up. It was a script. That right there is what they call a Freudian slip. The cognitive load of the brain is so high that consciously and subconsciously, you can't help when speaking. She wishes she can go back and rewrite the script. Meaning that the entire Munchausen syndrome by proxy story was exactly that. It was a script that they came up with. They know it, and now the whole world knows it. But first, we know that Gypsy Rose Blanchard has a history with Disney and Disney parks. We know that she announced around Christmas of 2026, her and Ken plan on going on a family vacation to what I'm presuming is Disney World. Now, if Lily Tino got banned from Disney World and got in a second time and got banned again, why would Gypsy Rose Blanchard assume that she, as a convicted murderer and child predator, is going to be allowed inside of Disney World? That would not only be the death of Disney as a brand, because it didn't go over well for them when any of her affiliated shows or documentaries were available on Disney Plus. But to allow her in Disney World just so she can use it as a photo opportunity to stage pictures with baby Aurora to say, see, look, this is me living my best life. This is a full circle moment. This is me paying my way this time. This is me closing the chapter on what my mother did to me and made me do. Despite and regardless of the fact she was only 6 weeks away from her 24th birthday and was still dressing as Disney princesses, role-playing, singing, and she thinks that Disney's just going to be like, yeah, come on in, welcome. I think that would be very bad for Disney. It would be very bad PR, and that potentially could be the death of Disney as a brand when they start allowing any convicted murderer and predator in their parks.
Keep making content.
Let me know what you think down in the comment section. I hope you all have a fantastic week and weekend. And if you liked my video, don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and share.